All right, we're back here on SportsLine talking the NCAA tournament tonight. We went last night and talked to all of our area coaches that are in the NCAA tournament. We just heard from Vanderbilt coach Kevin Stallings. His Commodores getting set to take on Wichita State tomorrow night in a first four game in Dayton. The winner of that goes on to face Arizona on Thursday night in Providence. Middle Tennessee is a 15 seed in the Midwest region. The Blue Raiders, champions of Conference USA tournament, will take on the Big Ten tournament champions, Michigan State at 29-5, perhaps underseeded at a 2 seed. I think Tom Izzo and his group had some gripes. They had a very good resume. Their losses largely came when Denzel Valentine was hurt or working his way back in. They've been hot down the stretch. They won the Big Ten. They had 2 wins over top 15 teams this weekend. Still only got a 2. So a very difficult draw for Middle Tennessee, and I chatted with head coach Kermit Davis about the Blue Raiders' selection, trip to the NCAA tournament, and chances against Sparty. What a day indeed. Middle Tennessee is the Conference USA tournament champion, and we're happy to be joined now by head coach Kermit Davis. Coach, that conference tournament title has been a long time coming for you guys. Have you been able to come back down from Cloud 9 yet today?
Yeah, it really had. It was a great weekend for us, and so proud of our players. We've kind of, fought through some injuries late in the year, and they've just been a resilient group all year, and they've been very good in tournament settings. We won the Great Alaskan Shootout and then the Conference USA Championship. So, yep, really good day to be a Blue Raider.
And now the party continues in another tournament, the NCAA tournament, as your team is back for the second time in 4 years. What's it mean to you that guys like Giddy Potts and Reggie Upshaw get this shot?
It means a lot. Reggie was on our Conference USA regular season championship team as a freshman. Last year we got close. I think the experience of our team really helped. I know those guys are excited. They're a confident group, and we've got a big challenge but a great opportunity in Michigan State, and I think we'll have a really, really good week of practice.
You and I talked a little bit this morning, and we both guessed 14 seed. What's your initial reaction to 15 and Michigan State?
Yeah, obviously, we thought 14, maybe possibly a 13 because of our non-conference strength of schedule. And I guess our RPI right now is about 76 or 77. But it is what it is. I told our fans before we started today, I said, I don't know where we'll play or who we'll play, but I guarantee we're going to play a really good team. And we got one. Because that team sure has a chance to win the national championship.
Back for the second time in 4 years, but just the second time in 27 as well. What did you learn 4 years ago that can help you now?
Well, we played, it was a real quick turnaround. The play-in game in Dayton, we didn't know we were in. We got in at large bid, and then we got on a charter flight at like 7:30 on Monday morning. So now you get to kind of enjoy, our players get to enjoy the NCAA tournament week and the build-up. You have a normal kind of preparation for games as we did in conference play. So there's be a little more normalcy that I think our guys will enjoy. And, so none of these guys are on that team. So I just think, as coaches, we'll do a great job of trying to prepare for a team that's just so good, extremely well coached, and really, really talented.
Tom Izzo is Mr. March, and Denzel Valentine may very well be the player of the year in the country this season. What else do you know about the Spartans, and what do you expect in St. Louis?
Well, they run as good of offense as anybody in college basketball. Tom's teams have done that for a long period of time. They're tough. They epitomize great culture in all winning programs. Denzel Valentine, I think, will be the player of the year in the country. But they're just tough, and they rebounded at a high level. They look great in the Big Ten tournament. I watched some of it today. And but our team has a unique style. We're a versatile team that has a lot of bigs that play in different spots on the floor. We do some things unconventional defensively. The biggest thing, you better get back in defensive transition because, boy, they sprint the floor.
Coach, I know you've got a lot of goals down there in the borough. You want to win conference titles. You want to get to the NCAA tournament. And then probably last on that list is win a game in the NCAA tournament. What would that opportunity mean?
Oh, it'd be unbelievable, and all eyes in college basketball will be on that game because of Michigan State. I know our team will play with great confidence. And like I said, I think we've been a really resilient team. We've stayed poised in the moment. We've played a really good non-conference schedule. So, like I said, it is a challenge, but it's a big opportunity. And, but that's what makes March Madness such a fun time.
Kermit Davis, meet me in St. Louis. You are tournament bound. Congratulations, Coach.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
All right, Middle Tennessee coach Kermit Davis getting his Blue Raiders set for a big game Friday against Michigan State, the 2 seed in the Midwest region. The 1 seed in the South is Kansas, the #1 overall seed in the NCAA tournament. First up for them, the Austin Peay Governors back in the tournament for the first time since 2008. What a great story. Dave Luce's team going from 8 seed in the OVC tournament to conference tournament champions and into the NCAA tournament. I chatted with Coach Luce in his 26th year, now back at the NCAA tournament for the 4th time. We are thrilled to be joined by Austin Peay coach Dave Luce back at the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2008. Coach, it's your 26th year at Austin Peay, but I'm guessing this feeling with your guys never gets old.
No, it certainly doesn't. We're thrilled to be in the field of the NCAA tournament. Our guys, of course, ended the season with the OVC championship in our conference tournament. They were playing with great momentum and a real high confidence level. So we're excited about all of this.
A lot of people thought you were going to be in the 16 versus 16 first 4 game in Dayton at some point this week. Instead, you get past that automatically, but your reward is the #1 overall seed in Kansas. What do you think?
Well, I was a little surprised, to be honest. I guess there were indicators that we might be going to Dayton, but I think it's a good thing, and we're excited about it. You know, great respect for Kansas and the tradition and success they've had, but our guys are excited about playing, and we look forward to the challenge.
Bill Self had some very kind things to say about you after the selection show tonight. What do you know about him, and how much do you look forward to, I guess, going X's and O's against him this week?
Well, actually, I've been an admirer of Coach Self for a long time, and I think he's one of the best guys in this business in the country, so I look forward to seeing it firsthand.
Coach, you guys have been sitting around all week after the great run in the OVC tournament. How do you manage getting back on the court and getting back into competitive action this week now?
Well, you know, we were able to give our guys 2 or 3 days off, which was good. We had some minor bumps and bruises that we were able to heal up, and got back on the court Wednesday, so we've had some practices since then. And now we'll be able to focus in and actually begin to game plan. And, you know, the flip side of having that time off is we got a lot of exposure for our program during that time, being on the bottom line of the TV screens all week, and so it was good for us.
Still, I imagine with all that exposure, your team and your players know a whole lot more about Kansas right now than the Jayhawks know about your guys. Is that the one advantage maybe you have in a 16 versus 1 matchup?
Well, I'm sure that what you're saying is true. I can't imagine they know a lot about us, but knowing Coach Self and his staff, I'll bet it won't be long before they do know some things about us. But we're well aware of the challenge that we have ahead of us, and as I said, we look forward to that.
You told me a week ago that you wouldn't have believed me if I told you that your team could run through the OVC tournament and win it. How do you carry that same play over now into the NCAA tournament?
Well, fortunately, I don't have to do that, but our players will do it. I think that they really enjoyed, you know, the momentum that they gained through the conference tournament, and they really were having fun out there. They played their hearts out. I don't think I could have expected any more from them, and I think they enjoyed that feeling, and you know, we'll reach.